practice this matchup enough to keep it competent now. Like, you have to only be playing Wi-Fi these days to, you know, to know this matchup. But as I said, there's like 2 2-and-2ers from Southwest Colorado at the local community college that play all the time, this matchup. But anyway, Smash Roll is a interesting, it makes sense for Pit. You know, smaller side blast zones, and you get to, when you have control of the middle platform, where do you go?
True, yeah.
But the same thing can be said for Belmont. When they control the middle platform, where do you go?
It feels like this is going to be a matchup that is, like, if Glory guesses right 2 or 3 times, then he wins the set. But if he doesn't, then he just has, I think that he's going to get beat down in neutral. Like, he can go ahead and approach from the air, but on this stage in particular, like, when Squid is underneath that plat, yeah, I don't see Pit getting in ever.
I will say, something I have noticed from watching and playing, what I've seen from watching and playing against him, he overuses down B. And down B is a move, it's a bit weird. You don't know how to punish it exactly until, like, you know, you run into it the first 3 times. But he does use it a lot, so if Squid can figure out how to punish the down Bs, that can be trying to rush in on that. If Squid can figure out how to punish those down Bs, that's going to be pretty huge.
I agree. Definitely a tool that is a make or break option for Pit if there's going to be some kind of consistent punish going here. Stuck in the corner, though, is Glory. Not going to connect with that forward smash right there on Squid's side. And now it's Glory's turn to play the game. He actually gets full stage control out of that connection and guesses correctly with a double forward air. Still a double jump, but yeah, he couldn't get the nair. That's the problem. It's like Pit's air mobility is like so bad, it's hard to match another character's drift.
And okay, so down B also just isn't like the end-all, be-all like option of, oh, GG's get outplayed type move. Because you can still hit him. He's feet are vulnerable the whole time. And we saw that returning. Oh, that was a really good call out there on the roll. And he's going to be able to live there. Going to be able to back air Glory, though. But still at the ledge. And I guess you do have fair.
He just committed to the orbiters there,
too. Oh, that's dead.
He actually got the down air confirmed. Finally able to kill sub 150.
But that's the random side B. Not going to take it. High ceilings on Smashville. There's literally any other... Oh, he's... Okay. Oh, I love planking.
I don't know you want to do that against Pit, too. His character has tools to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's like the main thing, though. You can do that. Like, there's very few characters that can actually punish the pillar plank. But Pit could have some tools to get around it.
Down air orbiters, like he feels like he's got options.
The one thing, though, is you actually have to get around the pillar. And if you do that, he's going to be able to make it back. Yep. What Belmont can do is just up you. And there's the blind spots on orbiters.
It's got it. I think I've always stolen this from Coldweather because I think it's a really good option or descriptive term for it. He called it a counter that you have to activate. So yeah, like all counters, it's going to have its weaknesses, but it really does serve as a great get-off-me tool when he's trying to jump at you with aerials. Because yeah, it can hit the blind. Oh, that reflected
is so
it.
Big, actually.
That reflected it? That's messed up.
So it bouncing off the shield means that it's anyone's at that point. But by reflecting it, you can't get hit by it. And yeah, at that point, you got the side B shield damage and then the poking of the down B. So how do you, what do you do in that situation? You don't
die.
You die. And Squid committing there can't get around it. So gonna die to an up smash.
Definitely a rough spot for sure. I feel like in those positions, that's one of those where it's like, okay, Pit's an awkward character. You don't really play him against him too much. Now you've learned your lesson, and perhaps don't toss out Holy Water at point-blank range. Definitely an awkward option in general for Squidplumber to toss out right there. But yeah, no character changes from these two. I think that the only thing that we could see is a Dark Pit, but I wouldn't be surprised if that stays in the pocket there.
But didn't see what stage. Did hear Animal Crossing music. So yeah, going to be on Smash Roll there. And I don't think it was a bad stage. There was a few interactions there that 17% that just lost Squid that game. Of course, the last one being the main one.
Triple up air and very nearly getting quad. So the feats are vulnerable on orbiters. So that's another blind spot that move has.
Oh, and another one of those characters that I don't think he has a jump.
I don't think he has a stock. You were right.
Getting clipped at the ledge there because I think he tried to go for a drop down aerial and getting clipped by. Oh, he's going to go around, yeah. one of the main things for Belmont in this matchup is your space. Unfortunately, Pit is one of the best burst options in this game in the form of dash attack. Like, you cannot convince me that move does not just play neutral for you half the time.
It is super good. Yeah, the fact that it crosses up is a little bit unreasonable.
Oh, that should be a punish. No, I do think backing up maybe wasn't the best call, but
Hey, zone remains. What?
I mean, hey, I mean, you do need the tipper there. Although I don't think you need to be that exact shape. But once again, I don't play this character, and this character's hitboxes are weird.
Yeah, this is an odd character for sure, and landing those sweet spot hitboxes. Speak of the devil, back here, not going to kill at 150. Reflecting the cross, though, using the side B, and then the up B right there. Not going to get clipped, and right there we saw Glory use the standard get up through that fire. Perfect timing, but Squid easily able to react to it and still get the forward throw to kill.
But yeah, taking that stock then was really good because Pit can rack up a lot of damage really fast. Yeah, going to be able to go down, but jumping once again, and yeah.
He's just dead. Yeah, he didn't have the double again.
Well, I don't even think he was a double. I think he died before he was able to act out of the down air.
No, I think he got clipped with the aerial because he jumped from edge too. So he just down air to kill himself.
But oh no, if he timed that better, he could go for an up B kill direct at the top, but you know, a little too low at that point. Up smash. No, deciding to hold it. Interesting choice, but that gave Glory enough time to SDI out of it. That's a stock jump.
That didn't need to be, though. He actually fell out of it and then tried to jump, it looked like. If he just committed to shield, he was good. So Glory giving away that stock right here. We'll have to see if that is going to be a big momentum shift here, or if we can just kind of tap it in right here. Got Squid in the corner, but great use of his mobility over that platform to get back to center stage. Again, Orbiter's kind of just erasing the ledge trapping, but Holy Water has an interesting hitbox on that flash. It's like Clank directly underneath it. Drag down fair, not going to connect it into anything. Good dash attack, claiming a little bit extra space here, but yeah, look at this. Squidplumber fully committing to staying back. He is not rushing in at all. He understands that he does not need to feel pressured in this matchup.
Yeah, a big thing that Pit can do, because they buffed him quite a bit over quarantine. A lot of his moves, his drag down, or his multi-hit aerials, drag down into all the smash attacks now. So not only do you have to watch out for like a straight back air, but you have to watch out for getting hit by a drag down, which will confirm into, well, they were talking about the back air. You do have to watch out for multi-hits that confirm into smash attacks.
That's his one multi-hit that you don't have. That's should be the one aerial that you actually do have to worry about that isn't a multi-hit is that back air that feel like the down air more of a combo tool than like an actual confirm. But that back air is like stealthily really strong. Like, folks don't recognize that it is, I think it's got the same frame data on shield as like Cloud back air does. It's super safe. It's not as disjointed, and it kills a lot earlier. So sticking with the Pit versus the Richter here is Glory threatening a 3-0 in loser semis.
And yeah, I mean, I don't blame Squid for running it back because we've seen how close those games have been. And he just needs to take those stocks before. He needs to take those stocks before
170.
Yeah, 170 or before Glory does. But they was talking about the overuse of the down B. He's using literally any chance he can, and I mean, it's not the worst thing, but eventually Squid is going to figure it out just like that dare and just follow up.
In addition, what we've really seen is kind of what I mentioned at the start of this. Glory's been guessing right. He's been getting a lot of early stocks, and Squidplumber just does not have a character that kills early particularly often here. So in the game of momentum, Glory definitely showing up here right here. But Squid now has his biggest lead of the set. He gets clipped barely with the neutral air, but gets the drag down hitbox instead of one that sends out. So a second lease on life for Squidplumber.
Yeah, can be able to. Honestly, once again, Belmont's like a heavy character, so just disregard what I just said.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter how heavy you are when you just get edge guarded like that.
And it was the same thing, Glory posting up at that mid-distance offstage saying, I have 5 jumps and I'm just going to sit here and wait until you dare to hold forward. Glory very nearly got that down air too.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, even if he did get it, I don't think it would have killed. That move is not strong.
No.
That is a weak move.
Though it might actually work out in his favor, because like at those low percentages when you don't get sent into tumble, you just die at the magnifier instead of the blast zone.
Oh, that's
That's messed up. Oh, the cross bailing him out, though. All right. Did not reflect every projectile toss down.
Yeah, but now has to go back to your sledge, and you're going to be able to...
He did not learn. He did the same exact thing right there. Squidplumber not recognizing the glory, had the opportunity to reflect that projectile yet again, and now losing a stock early once more.
Yeah, and
Hit such an early lead.
Hit such an early lead, and you needed that, because we talked about how at the end of the day, those last 2 games, you're losing that you're losing the stock game. That's simply just not taking stocks early enough for glory. We saw he got a 90, like 80. He's able to do it, and he's being able to win off them. And Squid has to find a hit here, because he cannot let glory just get these loose hits, because they do stack up.
Yeah, it might only be like 6 to 8% for an arrow, but I mean, you paste enough of those together, and then you can threaten off stage.
Yeah, but
that down here is so safe, man. I'm so mad.
It's
you can see
ridiculous.
Glory trying to get it every time.
Oh, we did. Did he just dare a pit arrow? That's actually kind of insane.
Not as sick as daring a pick man, but
okay, it's a lot harder to down air a pit arrow.
True.
That should be a stock. No, it's Squid. That dribble on the ground, like.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know how that didn't activate, but sure. Oh, how do you DIing that?
He DI'd it out. Perfect. We have the air dodge there, but trying to go and toss out a disjointed hitbox at the edge, not going to work out. So BNBs now for days here for Squid. Now he can start to play at that mid-distance there.
Not going to be able to punish the air dodge there. And Squid does have to once again watch out for. Why did that send like that?
That is an awkward angle for sure.
Why was it so strong? Like, Squid has to watch out for dash attack and bear, which are the 2 burst options that Pit has. Unfortunately, they're like Pit's best options. Oh, that should be a stock. No good SDI there. But these are talking about the overuse of.
He missed the arrow. Oh, that was the game right there. 100%.
Gonna be able to make it back right there.
He had to use the orbiters to go ahead and get rid of that cross. I feel like Glory's like itching for this kill, and Squidplumber is just doubling down in the camp game, and it is paying dividends.
There it is. Coming out once again. It has to watch out for the off there, but committing to the offstage game, and that could be huge. But yeah, Squid is going to go back to that ledge, figure out how to reset there. Because what do you do? Your arrow doesn't. I mean, your side B doesn't come out faster than arrow, so it loses every clank, and it even gets closer after all that.
And you also have to worry about just Pit tossing on a Randy side B and reflecting one of your projectiles and killing you off of it.
Yeah, but wait.
I can't believe that reflected. This is more than an even game. I'm giving the edge to Squidplumber right here. It feels like Glory has really been thirsting for this kill, but he has been unable to get anything going.
Squid has to watch out with how he gets around those arrows, because situations like that, like you have to watch out for the fair. You can do another dash attack to get in. What do you do?
Yeah, definitely an awkward spot right there. I also feel like in Squidplumber's defense, that last stock he was playing perfectly. But where was that the rest of the set?
Yeah.
Like he understood that he doesn't actually need to approach Pit, and that he can double down in the camp game. He can just toss out those mid-range aerials, and there's really nothing that Pit can do. Pit doesn't have a burst option that'll get him there. He understood the matchup, but he understood the matchup on last stock of Game 3.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it was like last stock Game 3. I think Game 3 in general just showed that he had the advantage most of the game. Unfortunately, Pit jank here.